Hello everyone. Today, we will show you how to use our plugin, Simple Post Publish and Rewrite using API. Using our plugin, you can publish articles on your WordPress website using simple HTTP requests and also rewrite the content using ChatGPT as well if required. Log into your WordPress website. This plugin requires JWT authentication plugin which can be downloaded from WordPress plugins marketplace. This plugin requires some configuration that you need to make in your WordPress wp-config.php file and taxes file. You can follow their guide for more details. Now you are all set to download our plugin, Simple Publish and Rewrite using API from WordPress Marketplace. Once downloaded, you can activate the plugin. Now you can see an option in WordPress menu, API Publisher. Open it. This will take you to plugin configuration page. Here, you have to configure OpenAI API key. You can get this API when you sign up on OpenAI. We will skip this step in the video. You can now enter your content and title prompts for ChatGPT to generate your article. Adjust the remaining settings as per your requirements. Once configured, you are all set to send an HTTP request to our API endpoint. You can find the accepted keys below. This API endpoint requires authentication token from the JWT authentication plugin. We will show you how you can generate one. Open any HTTP request testing tool site and follow the steps. After entering the JWT auth endpoint, you need to enter an username and password any user who is eligible to publish and blog post on your WordPress website. We have already created an sample user for this tutorial. Enter the username and password, and they send a post request to the JWT auth endpoint, which will generate a unique token for you to authenticate. Here is our token, you can save it. Now we are all set to send an HTTP request to our API endpoint. Copy the API endpoint and paste it in the HTTP request URL. Now we need to set the authentication token which we have generated using JWT auth. Make sure you select the bearer token option in the authentication settings. Once you paste our token, you can now move to setting the values for this HTTP request. We already have a sample post content for this tutorial. You need to enter an valid image URL. Our plugin will automatically save the image from the URL into WordPress media library. The tags field is optional and each tag has to be separated using commas. Next, you need to define whether you want the ChatGPT to generate the title or you want to manually define it. If you want to manually define the title, you need to enter another value title. We will show you this after this demo. Next, you need to define whether you want to generate or rewrite the text you provided above. If true, the ChatGPT will generate your blog post as per the prompt you provided. Enter the category numerical ID. You can get this from the URL of category in WordPress. You can also provide multiple categories ID, each separated by a comma. Now you are ready to send the HTTP request. Make sure you select the post option and not get. Hooray! We have successfully generated the blog post using our API. You can cross-check this on the WordPress site. The post content has been automatically generated as per our instructions. We will now test the API without any rewrites and use a manual title to observe its functionality. Set the generate title and rewrite to false and enter a new key, title, to manually define the title and send the request. Post generated successfully. Let's check the output now. The new blog post has the default title and content we have provided to it. You can also check the category and tags it has generated. Thank you for watching.